Like SpaceX, Boeing's capsule will begin flying to the station later this decade. They will launch from Cape Canaveral Air Force Station just a few miles from here on a modified Atlas V rocket. With private industry stepping up to support low Earth orbit missions to the ISS, NASA can focus more heavily on deep space exploration, which you will learn about at Launchpad 39B.
Okay, if you look to the right and you look inside that tent, they moved it.
Darn.
That was probably for the hurricane. They were building the access arm for the thing, but it's not there, and they might have taken that out because of the weather and stuff, the hurricane, so never mind. All right, now coming up, you can see the hangar that SpaceX has built. They're not going to use the assembly building. They're going to do it out here horizontally. And over here, you have on top of this yellow piece, you have a little cradle thing. And SpaceX has landed their first stage of their rocket twice on Cape Canaveral. So they have a crane out there, and they'll drive this out there, and they'll pick it up and then lay it down horizontally and bring it over and put it inside their hangar. And they actually got 3 boosters in there, which they're putting together, and they're going to make up what we call a Falcon Heavy, which is 3 boosters, and they're going to launch that into space on a test flight. If you notice at the base of the pad, there's a white piece. That is called the strong back, and that will take the rocket up that incline. That's a 5% grade. And when it gets to the base of the pad, they will raise it up to a vertical position for launch. Now, SpaceX is from California. Apparently, they don't have gators. And then during mating season, they do get aggressive, and they took down a perfectly good tall fence and put those short little things there. Not realizing gators use their tail to up and over. So the average age of the SpaceX engineer dropped to 27. Only the fastest ones that could make it. That section to the left, that short section, that's coming down. I don't know when. It's not required to be down to get the first launch in, but at some point, that's coming down. This is interesting. That taller section is going to be paneled. And when they gave us a tour, believe it or not, the first question I asked is, if you panel that, what about hurricanes? The assembly building was built and paneled to withstand hurricane winds of 125 miles an hour. And of course, we tested it with Charlie, Francis, and Jeannie, and we had $100 billion worth of damage around here.